guys, welcome to today's table talk. I'm your host with the most, Okwemi Olubemi, and here we have is my colleague. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if you scroll down our page, you will see this handsome face. So I would like him to introduce himself for the sake of those that are new on here.
Yeah, my name is Adewi Victor Adediran, and I am a content creator here at Faith Park.
Oh yes. So I would like to ask, is your January fast or slow? Because on this hand, it's fast.
Fast.
How about you?
They're very fast though.
So people are of the
Very
opinion
fast.
that January is slow. Well, I mean, yeah, it's very fast. I don't know why. Maybe because there's a whole lot to achieve, a whole lot of things to do.
Yeah.
That's why it's fast on this side of the world. But for you, why is it slow? Please pen it down in the comment section. So today's conversation is going to be centered on financial independence, how to manage our finances, how to secure the bag without restrictions, spend the money as you want it. Not like that, but having financial independence, being independent financially. So we are going to be discussing on it. Our last episode, I think it's focused on money mindset. You might want to check that out, so that you'll be able to understand this episode better. And if you have anybody around you that is not so financially smart, or you want to build your finances in a way that you want to have freedom financially, grab your popcorn, gather all those people around because this episode is going to be super insightful and educative for you. So let's kick start. All right. So what does financial independence mean to you? Financial freedom mean, what does it mean to you?
Okay, so it's two words, right? So we have financial and we have freedom. So freedom, first of all, what does freedom mean? Freedom means you're basically just free from whatever.
Free as a bird.
And then we have the financial aspect of it. So financial freedom is literally a level where you get to and you're satisfied with your financial capabilities. You're able to get whatever you want. You have basically all you need. Mm-hmm. So that's basically the definition of financial freedom. It differs from one person to another, but that's like the basic
because
definition.
For me, financial freedom is being able to spend that money on anything that I want at any point in time. You just tell me that, okay, let's vacation in Canada, let's go to Mauritius.
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing out money without stress,
Securing the bag.
Of course. Most people don't even really care about vacation. They just want to be able to buy the basic needs. Yes. Shoes, bags.
So go to Harvard.
And that's all.
Spend that money on understand, right? So how do we manage our finances in order to be independent? Or how can we be even independent financially?
Okay, so it all boils down to financial literacy. How vast are you in knowledge about money? There are a lot of books out there that will teach you about money. We have books. An example is The Psychology of Money.
The richest mind.
Yeah, exactly. So there are many books out there. Psychology of money will make you understand while people are spending money, what really money means to people, the emotional aspect of it and everything. So you don't look at the person and you just go, oh, this guy is wasteful, or this guy is... most people don't really understand what it means to undo money. There is the budgeting, there is the investing, there is the savings, there is the debt management. So there are a lot of things that that surrounds money. So until you are financially literate, you cannot be financially independent.
I hope you heard that. You need to pin it. Until you are financially literate, you can't be financially independent. Because if you're financially literate, you'll be able to manage your finances. And when you manage your finances, you'll be able to be independent financially. Because you won't, spend your money on whatnot. So Victor, you mentioned budgeting, savings, investment. I would like you to shed light, like us to shed light on that, so that our viewers will be able to understand that aspect in order to be independent.
Okay, so we're going to be using an example case for this illustration so that we can get it better. All right, say someone is earning 60,000 monthly. This person shouldn't just collect the money and then start spending right away.
Yorubas will say, "Aki fi o meme wa jeun."
Of course.
We don't eat
exactly. You don't eat everything. So basically, what you want to do is you want to create a budget.
Yeah.
you want to be able to segregate your money into different sections. Now there is something called the 50-30-20 rule. When it comes to financial when it comes to financial literacy and financial independence. So basically, whenever you receive your money, right, you receive your income. 50% of it's supposed to go to your needs.
50%.
Yes, it's supposed to go to your needs.
I need
Then 30% is supposed to go to your wants, right?
30%.
Yes, your wants, and then 20% is supposed to go to your savings.
That's 50, 30,
50, 30,
20.
and 20, exactly. So of course, there is we all should know the difference between needs and wants. Needs are what like we need presently, while wants are just I want a bag, I want
For the
to,
sake
exactly.
of those who don't know, how do we differentiate between needs and wants?
So basically, we have 3 needs as human being: shelter, clothing, and food. Anything past those 3, I want.
I mean, once food is something, I just
those
forget that
things
I'm
I
a
want.
girl.
So, as a human being, you need to buy clothes.
Yes.
Because you need to wear clothes. You need to eat.
You need to make your hair.
And you need to pay
Hair
your
is
rent.
part of needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, to an extent, it's a part of a need. But then when you're saying, even when you're talking, you're like, I want. So that should come to your consciousness, and you should know that, oh, this is a want, not really a need.
Right.
So and then your 20% is supposed to go to savings or debt management, whatever it is that you're going to. So that is basically how you should segregate your money: the 50, 30, and 20 rule. If you follow this rule very well, you'll be able to save and cut costs on a lot of things that shouldn't be. You shouldn't be spending your money on. So say you're earning 60,000 naira, and that means 30,000 naira should go to your needs. 20,000 naira from it should go to your wants. Why the remaining 10,000 naira should go to your savings? Yeah.
So 50% to savings.
Yeah. No. 50% for your needs.
Okay.
For your needs. Then 20,000 naira for your wants. Why the remaining 10,000 naira is going to your savings. Yeah.
Interesting. How do we have a healthy saving habit or a healthy saving culture? Because that will help us to, have something to fall back on at the end of the day.
Okay, so when it comes to savings, it's also broad in a way. There is something called emergency fund. There's something called emergency fund.
But do we really have that emergency fund?
No, we don't. That's why I said, you made mention of something. You said, how do we build the habit of saving so that it can probably save you? Your savings is not supposed to save you.
It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to save you.
Oh my God.
Your emergency fund is supposed to. Your emergency fund is what is supposed to save you.
Yeah.
So whenever you're saving, you're supposed to have an emergency fund. So this emergency fund is what you use whenever you want to go to the hospital, or there is an urgent need that come up and you want to sort it out. That is what your emergency fund is supposed to do. Savings can be also related to investing in such a way, in a way. So some people don't like to save their money in banks because of inflation.
So they rather invest it.
Exactly, they rather invest it. And the thing about saving your money or investing your money is you need your money to give you more than 10% returns, because you need to give you. So the thing about investing is you need your investment to give you more than 10% returns, because economically inflation rises by 10% every year. So if you are investing your money into something and then your returns at the end of 1 year is 10%, that means that you have not beat inflation. You were just able to meet up, which means that the amount your money was worth last year is the same thing it is worth this year. Good for you. So you didn't lose money. You were able to keep your money exactly. You're able to keep your money at the same value. But if you're able to say earn 20% interest or 30% interest, then that means you're able to beat inflation by 20%. So that's that when it comes to investing.
All right. So you talked about emergency funds and savings. So what you're saying is that savings, we're not supposed to touch it at all. For the sake of those that this is January, right?
Of course.
And everybody have started this saving culture. I don't know if some people are going to fall by the wayside or they're still going to continue. But for the sake of savings and the saving mindset, so we're not supposed to touch it. Is that what you're saying? We're not supposed to touch it at all.
The thing is, you are saving towards a goal, are you not? Okay, so I'm
Because
sure that.
what if somebody is stranded now? Because speaking for myself now.
Okay.
Okay. So I had this colo.
Okay.
Okay, I already have like digital savings too, but
Okay.
I had this colo. I know that something's going to happen.
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks into the year, I got stranded in a way. Not like I didn't have money in the bank. I could not withdraw my money. I was just stranded.
Yeah.
And there's this thing about me. I don't know how to ask for, come and give me.
Yeah.
So I just thought, let me do this. Don't judge me. And I'll return it back.
Okay.
So I ended up breaking the colo.
Yeah.
So definitely I'm getting a new one and I'm stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
So for people like that, what were we supposed to?
Well, the thing is,
Don't judge
the
me.
thing is, it's like we should just be able to make that distinction. So it's just like you work with people. You don't just call everybody your friend. You should have colleagues. You have partners. You should have
financially accountable.
Exactly. So you should have no, not really.
Oh my god.
I think we can we see this light?
Can we see?
With our saving culture, we need to really make the distinction.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just like the way you shouldn't really call everybody your friend. You shouldn't just meet with someone and you're like, hi, this is my friend. Like, differentiate people from each other.
Don't mix
Call
with
this
people
person.
that will umble with your money.
Exactly. So you're like, okay, this is my friend. Fine. This is my colleague. This is my partner. This is an acquaintance. Right? So the same way you're making that decision is the same way you make a decision with your savings.
Yeah.
So you should really have a savings and an emergency fund.
Mm.
Some people are actually saving is their emergency fund, but they call it savings generally. Like they generally be savings, but like you said, you add your colo. Of course, with that kind of thing, it's mostly turns out to be emergency fund because I'm not sure I've seen anybody that's saved money in colo for an extended period of time.
Yeah, I think for me, emergency fund, colo.
Exactly. So colo is emergency fund. If you really want to save your money, because you know that the temptation will always come to take the money. So the best way for you to save your money is not with yourself. If you save your money to yourself, then you're going to obviously dip into it and you're going to end up spending the money.
Lock it somewhere.
Exactly. So you need to keep your money safe with people. I mean, this is January. There are a lot of savings platforms out there.
Yeah.
I had meetings with 2 separate contribution platforms, savings platform like that this year, and we had to like plan strategic alignments. Okay, so what are we doing? How are we getting audience and all like that? So those things, you can save your money in things like that. You might not really get returns, but you know that your money is there. Yeah, and if the way you want to go is through investing, good for you.
Good for you.
Look for good stocks. Look for good options. Look for good mutual funds.
Yeah.
Invest your money in them, and you earn your money. And the thing with investing is you don't expect quick returns from your investment. Investment is a long-term thing.
Yeah.
So it's something you do for 5 years is even small. It's something you do for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years.
And we need to mention that people
like
need
that.
to invest wisely because there's a lot of people investing money in things that are not worthwhile. It looks like all that glitters is not gold.
Exactly.
So ensure that you invest wisely when you're doing so. Before we wrap up, let's advise our viewers on the books that will help them to, in this financial independence journey. What books should they read? Like me, I would like to recommend, I think I mentioned it with Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Of course.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad changed my life. Like
It
by
did too.
Robert Kiyosaki changed my life.
Okay,
How
so
about you?
personally,
It's smart.
reading books can be a little bit challenging for me because I pick up the book. I mean, I'm so excited. I buy books.
You can read summary
Yeah.
if you can't read the whole.
Exactly. So that was where I was getting to. Like when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, I didn't have a phone with me, so I had like enough time.
Yeah.
I read it even when I was traveling. I was reading it in the vehicle.
Such an
I enjoyed it
interesting read.
exactly. So I got a phone and then I found some other books I wanted to read. I bought them and I discovered I didn't quite finish everything. So what I did was there are other books available. You can go to YouTube. You can watch summary of these books. There's this guy on YouTube, Ali Abdal. You can watch videos from him. He summarizes some
you can
books
watch
like
videos
that.
from financial experts.
Exactly. So even before I took my money and bought the Psychology of Money, I had first listened to the summary of each of the chapters, and then before I decided to invest my money into it and buy the physical copy. So there are a lot of books.
Yeah.
We have Psychology of Money. Um, there are some books written by Brian Tracy that you can read.
Yeah.
Millionaire Mindset. There are a lot of things like that from Brian Tracy. So you can read those books. Books by Robert Kiyosaki. You can read them. Those are like the books I have really read
Remove
like
my
that.
cheese.
Exactly. And if you are not the reading type, you can go to YouTube. There are a lot of, but be careful of the kind of videos you watch on YouTube.
Yeah, be careful.
Anyways, yeah. So there are some people on YouTube that you can watch their videos and they teach you about money mindset and everything that you need to know about financial independence and financial literacy.
Thank you so much, Victor. This has been
Welcome.
super insightful, educative even. And I'm sure our viewers, like, they had their pen and paper and they were jotting down. I'm sure they would even, come back to this episode to, remind them on how to be financially independent, how to be financially smart, and ways to go about it. Thank you so much for sticking with us till the end. Ensure to subscribe, follow us if you haven't, and leave your beautiful comments down below. If you have any question pertaining to financial independence, financial literacy, or any question whatsoever, you can pen it down in the comment section or reach it out to us on direct message. Thank you so much for watching. I am Hadassah and this is Victor. Till next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.